Good afternoon, Warhawks. I'm Miss Lesby, your principal, and I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about a few things today in fifth period about having a deep sense of pride at Great Crossing High School. One of the things that I want us to discuss today is having respect for each other, having respect for yourself, having respect for staff members in this building, and importantly as well, having respect for our school. Something that I want you to think about in the next few minutes is how you treat each other here in school. I want you to treat people here in this building with respect, everyone, from the people that are teaching you in your classrooms, your teachers, the administrators in this building, your counselors, all the way down to our custodial staff and our cafeteria staff. It's important that you show other people that is the right thing to do. And that's what we're all about here. We're not just here to learn about how to get into college and learn how to become transition ready and become work ready. We're here to be better humans, and that's part of being a better human being. One thing that I want you to do is I really want you to learn to respect our school. Guys, this is a brand new building, and we have to take care of it. If we want this to stay looking like a brand new building, we've got to treat it as such. So some things that I would really like you to do, I would really like you to pick up after yourself in the cafeteria. Don't leave your lunch on the cafeteria table to have an adult waste their time doing their job by picking up after you. Please pick up after yourself. If someone forgets inadvertently to pick up their lunch as they're exiting, pick it up for them and throw it away. That's going to help everyone out, and it's going to keep our cafeteria clean, and it's going to help our custodial staff to be more efficient in their job. It's important. Guys, I also want you not to carry your cafeteria trash to the restrooms. There's really no reason for you to be carrying anything into the restrooms. The restrooms in the middle of the Great Hall are for you to utilize during lunch, but they are not a place for us to go socialize and congregate. It's a place for you to use the restroom, check your hair, check your makeup, girls, and head on back to the cafeteria or head on back to class. I want you to also know that something that's really important to me is a share table. We're going to start a share table in the cafeteria on Monday. What that means is if you have something on your tray that is left over at the end of lunch, not things that have been opened, but a piece of fruit, an unopened milk, an unopened peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or something that is packaged and not opened, we're going to leave that on a table because there are students in this building that might really benefit from having that sometime today. We might have somebody that needs a little extra, and you know what? I want it to be there for you if you do. At the end of the day, or end of lunch, we're going to take that down to our youth service center. And if you are someone that is struggling with hunger in your home, or there's just maybe some family issues that don't always promote a lot of extra food in your home, I want you to know that you can come to the youth service center and pick that up in the afternoons. I think that's a really positive way to take care of each other here in the building and to show respect for each other. We all aren't brought up equally, and I am very aware of that as a student and a child who was on free and reduced lunch at one point in my life, and I know what that felt like. So please know that it's not something that you make fun of. It's not something that you treat someone differently. It's just a situational thing with someone, and for me, life changed, and I was no longer on it, but at the same time, it's taught me a lesson. I've never forgotten how that felt and how it makes other people feel. So please just remember that. Something else that I want you to know is when you all are parking, students that are driving to school, you are not parking in parking lot A, you are parking in parking lot C and in parking lot D. And I also want you to know that to respect this building and respect the job that our custodians are doing, I really want you all to try to enter in at the band door out by your lot, your C lot. So you're coming in the band entrance, which is by the cafeteria in the mornings, so that we're not tracking dirt in through the front doors. If you will wipe your feet well as you come in, that will help keep our building clean throughout the day, in the mornings as we're coming in. And it also shows respect to our custodial crew who is working very hard to keep dust and dirt to a minimum while construction still takes place at Great Crossing High School. I also want you to know, guys, and I heard about this, and I'm really hoping it doesn't happen again, that many of you drove through dirt or through grassy areas yesterday to get out of campus. That is not acceptable, and I need to let you know that we're trying to get grass to grow in some of those areas, and there is still dirt. So that's just kind of putting the brakes on things that are happening outside of school with this construction project. Please don't do that. First and foremost, it's not safe. And second of all, it's not what you've been directed to do. So please respect the situation and the idea that you do have the privilege to park at Great Crossing High School. And let's pull out of the building the right way. That would help out a lot. You guys, you've made history this week. I don't know that if you've really thought about this a whole lot, but I want you to know that you are the first students to ever attend Kentucky's brand new high school. Be really proud of that. I know I am, and I know your teachers and this staff really are, and we want great things to happen at Great Crossing High School. I want you to come out strong on Friday night. I want you to know that tickets are going on sale tomorrow for $7 in the cafeteria. And I want you guys to represent us well at the game. I want you to cheer hard for your team, but I want you to know that sportsmanship is really important to me. It's important to me how we show our community what we're all about, that we're different. We're not better, we're different. And we want to show people that we want to make good choices and we want to be respectful in all aspects of education, including on and off the field. I want you to also know that there's going to be quite a few younger students at this game, students that are in middle school, students that are in elementary school, and they are going to be watching everything that you do at these games. I want you to know that I need you to be positive role models to help us grow the Warhawk Nation. Guys, there is nothing more that I love than heading out to the grocery store or heading out to Walmart and I see littles in our Warhawk gear. You know what that means? That means that we're just building. We are building a new Warhawk Nation, and it's all the way down to some of these elementary kids, and we're building incredible excitement for them to be in high school, and I want them to have that. I want them to have that level of excitement for when they come here. I also want you to understand that I want you to stay focused on what's going on here. I don't want you to get focused on what's going on across the county. It doesn't matter. What matters is what's going on with you, what's going on with what you're doing to help achieve your goals, and what you're doing here in this building. I also want you to know that we've got a lot to do this year, whole big lot to do, and I need your help spreading positive things everywhere. When you go home, when you're on social media, when you're out with your friends, you know what? Don't talk bad about us. You say positive things about us, because the bottom line is there's nothing but positive things going on here. This place is stinking amazing and you're part of it. I also want you to know that one of my very favorite quotes is from author Maya Angelou. And she said, when you know better, do better. You know, I want you guys to know something. I do not care what happened last year. For those of you that were at Scott County High School, I don't care what happened. If you were in trouble, if your grades were not good, if you were truant to school, it doesn't matter, because what happens and what matters is what happens today and the decisions that you're making moving forward. I care about what you're doing to make a positive difference in your life and the lives of the people that are around us, and what is happening, how you are making a difference and being a good positive influence to Great Crossing High School. I would love for you to take a few minutes now before fifth period ends, and I would like you to kind of goal set, maybe get focused on a few things that you would like to say, this is how I am going to improve, this is what I'm going to change, these are the things that I'm going to focus on this year to make me a better person, and if you're becoming a better person, this school is becoming a better person. So please take a few minutes to focus on that. I want you to have a great rest of your day. I want you to have a great rest of your week. Tomorrow is Friday. We've got a huge game tomorrow night, 2 huge games tomorrow night. We've got a volleyball game tomorrow afternoon, Battle of the Birds, and we've got big Battle of the Birds on the football field tomorrow night. It's going to be the place to be. I hope to see you there. Talons up, Warhawks. Talk to you later.